Okay, so we're back. I'm going to hopefully get through handling collisions, but first we need to set up the player. So set up player. Okay, to set up the player, let's just make we want to have this private var player, make it to mesh, because the player needs to have a mesh. Okay, so let's do a var color. There. Player color gets new color material, and we will, let's say, zero at, well, it's not the, we just need the color, yeah, 0x 1 2 3 4 FF. Okay, I think this one is the blue. RGB. Yeah, that's blue. That'll give us a bluish color. Our player shape gets new. Just cube geometry is what I've been using. And then see, I have width is 50, height is 100, depth is 50. I don't need to worry about anything else. And then player, which is a mesh, gets new mesh. Geometry is player shape, comma, and material is player color. View dot scene, add child, and we'll add the player to the scene. We can add a few extra things. Player dot color. Player color, not dot color. Player color dot. Why is that not? Oh, I know why. Color material. Flash always messes me up. Cube geometry. Okay. Dot. Okay. Light picker gets light picker, and then player color dot shadow method gets new hard shadow map method point light. Okay, so now it should accept and receive shadows. Separate that out. Okay, and we'll do player dot y gets 50 and dot x gets let's do 300. That way we're not in our box that we made earlier. See, there's our player over there. Bluish color. Okay, so now we can see how we're doing this. Let's add so we can at least see stuff from the player's point of view. Setup scene. Okay. So instead of having this camera look at, we can get, I'm just going to comment those all out. And we're going to make a hover controller. Private var, I'm just going to call it HC hover controller. And we're going to make a first-person controller, FPC, first-person controller. This is going to take more than 15 minutes, so this will be part 1, I guess, unless we're really fast. I want to get player movement down, which is a pain in the butt. Whoa, I zoomed in. So, we want HC, which is our hover controller, gets new hover controller. And that requires an object to hover around, or not object that is, and since we are doing a first person, we want the camera, so view dot camera. This will tell the camera, or it says, passes in the camera, it's like, okay, this is what's going to hover. And then what we want to look at, we want to look at the player. And then pan angle, it's 0, tilt angle 90, distance number, not sure what that does. We'll keep that at 1,000. Oh, it's distance between that. So for now, we'll do 250, so we'll be able to see the player. So it'll be third person. Then minimum tilt angle. It's like I have -80, I think. Yeah, and then max at 80. So it doesn't let us do a whole 360. Actually, it doesn't do a whole 360 then, but yeah. And then we'll have MC gets, or not MC, sorry, that's someone. FPC gets new first person controller and just the player. Okay. I'm looking over my notes. We don't want to handle movement. Where's my loop function? Okay, loop. So, all the way down here, enter frame, we have view render. We want to do that last. That way it updates before we render. And so what we want to do is command the hover controller, so hover control.pan angle, so that's left and right panning, gets mouse X, which is where the mouse is in the screen, and to make sure you don't go flipping around, I have it stage dot width, or stage width times 0.5. We're gonna have to, oh, not hack, HC dot pan angle. So no, not pan angle. Then we want tilt angle. Tilt angle. This is for up and down. So mouse Y minus stage dot stage height times 0.5. Okay, we'll start with that. See what that gives us, and if it compiles, hey, it compiles. So it actually rotated our guy, but see, it hovers around depending where the mouse is. We can go below because we're so, actually it's because we're far away from the object, can't move, so I'll show that. And then if we did that, yeah, okay, now if we FPC, this will control the player dot, and then we just want to be able to have it turn with our mouse, so just pan angle gets mouse X minus, yeah, stage dot stage width times 0.5. Woo. Okay, and it turns with us. Just cool beans and all that. Okay. And up here, we can, I wonder why that tilts it like that, but I'll figure that out. Alright, 950. Okay, well, since we got that, that's showing basically how to use the controllers. I'm not going to do the keyboard thing yet. I'm probably just going to copy that down and from my old stuff, because it's just a lot of case statements which are boring to do. I might just do 1 and 2 keys, just forward and back. So yeah, I'll do the next video then. So on to part 2.